Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ms.TEANTAROT. Yes, I done moved into my spot. I'm very excited. Very excited too. This bell is busy. But I was like, let me get back out there. I ain't done yet. Of course, never saw. Okay, so this Ms.TEANTAROT. If I spill it, you let it sit. It was a hit and miss. If I spill it and it's stuck, spilling, you wipe it up, it's stuck. I'm sorry, y'all. Shit. So it's Ms.TEANTAROT. This is going to be a general reading for my Capricorns, of course. Capricorns, we are the go. General reading for my Capricorn collective. Ms.TEANTAROT, y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Of course. Everything is not for everybody, y'all. Just put this shit out there. Okay, so let's get it. What's going on with my Capricorns, y'all? We the ghosts. What's going on with the Cappies? So many. This is going on with my Capricorn collective. We have the Devil card. Capricorn energy. So some of you could be dealing with something that is very toxic, something you need to get away from, or something you find yourself very obsessed over. You can have some kind of addiction, maybe, or maybe you're obsessed about a situation. With the Devil card, you very undecided about this, or you I don't know, you or you could be like in a toxic situation, as well as using toxic things, as well as like fucking drugs and alcohol. You can be dealing with a toxic situation where somebody can be stringing you along. Okay, it's like some kind of addiction, something like you're very undecided with the. You see the Devil card. You got one person facing one way, one person facing that way. It's like you very undecided about the situation, but it doesn't mean you well at all. Okay, this could be something you're very obsessed over once again, or something that's very fucking toxic. Okay, somebody could be stringing you along, but this is definitely the Capricorn energy. That shit crazy, right? Yeah, that part. Okay, let's see what I got. Spirit, what's going on my Capricorns? Okay. Yeah. Whatever this is, this movement is very fast. So it's like this shit, like pretty much bone rushing you, Capricorn. Bone rushing you, like I don't know, like or somebody can be like I don't know, but whatever this action is, whatever this going on, this obsession, this addiction, um, it is this action is coming in really fucking fast. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Let me see what else going on with my Capricorn spirit. What's going on with my Capricorns? What do you want the Capricorn to know? Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I'm dealing with the Aries. Okay, so my Emperor in reverse. This could be somebody that's fucking like abusing their authority, or for some of you, if it's not a person, it is you. Okay, you could be like to me like imbalanced. You need to find some kind of structure in your life. Okay, or you can feel powerless right now due to this devil, whatever this is, that is attacking you, or whatever this obsession or this addiction is, or this person. Okay, Capricorn. Like I said, it's the fucking Emperor in reverse. Okay, so far we got two major arcanas. Okay, we deal with the Capricorn, a fucking damn Aries. Let me see what else we got for my Capricorn. If you mention the spirit, what's going on for my Capricorn? From the y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Ms.TEANTAROT. Yeah, whatever the fuck this is, this shit, you're very unhappy. Okay, or you're out of touch with your emotions. Whatever this could be you in your Emperor in reverse energy with this lack of structure, or you could be abusing your authority. Okay, or you could be abusing a situation or a person with the devil and the Eight of Wands. Okay, that's the Ten of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign as well. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh shit. The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, whatever this is, this addiction, this addiction, this shit that got you feeling very fucking powerless, like somebody fucking like toying with you and shit. This shit is creating a lot of blockages for you, okay? A lot of delays. Okay, this could cause a lot of delays and a lot of blockages for you in the past. Okay, Capricorn, take it how it resonates. Could be you, someone else. Everything's not for everybody, which is just listen to Capricorn. Let's see what's up with this damn devil, y'all. Why the devil? The Empress. The Empress. Okay. So you could be goddamn fucking with somebody that's fucking towing you. Okay. They see you as Emperor. We got the Emperor in reverse. We got the Empress in the upright. This motherfucker could have been abusing their authority. They see you as the Empress, okay? Like they could be very fucking toxic. They don't want to let you go. With the devil card, that's why this person is fucking stringing you along. It's like it's like someone, it could be you or this person, could be happy unhappy in a situation, okay, and it could be distracting you, causing a lot of delays, a lot of blockages, causing you for not to move forward. Okay, if it's this person see you as the Empress, okay? So this Emperor in reverse, this person could be trying to cause a lot of fucking delays in your fucking life. They don't want you to move forward, I'm getting. Because the Empress is clarifying that fucking devil card to y'all. Let me see the Eight of Wands about Capricorn. We got the Five of Swords. The fucking Five of Swords. This person could be doing, with the, clarify the Eight of Wands. This motherfucker been talking about you behind your back, or for some of you, this person could be making it seem like shit is one way when it's really another way. When your back is turned, or when you go somewhere else, or when you be a fucking mother to their fucking children with the fucking Empress. Okay, or maybe your money is fucking good. They could be using you for a fucking situation. I don't goddamn know, but this motherfucker is fake as fuck with the fucking Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, this person, they be fucking sneaky. They doing shit behind your back, and the movement is coming in fucking fast with a fucking Eight of Wands. This Emperor reverse, whatever the fuck this is, or you are the Empress in reverse, and you could be dealing with some things right now that can have you like very fucking like, I don't know, like you could be obsessed with a situation, or you can be going through some kind of addiction, but it's like shit. Some of you can be feeling like you goddamn deceiving yourself with the Five of fucking Swords. You could be doing yourself fucking wrong. Okay. Let's see what the Emperor in reverse is for my Capricorn collector. Why the Emperor in reverse? Spirit messages. The Emperor in reverse. King of Pentacles. Like I said, this King of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody could have been abusing their authority. This person, this could look like some kind of like twin flame, soulmate type of shit. I don't know much about that. Ain't gonna cap, y'all. But with the Emperor and Empress, I know they fucking boyfriends or girlfriends. That's how I look at them. But with the fucking King of Pentacles, clarify this Emperor in reverse, this Aries, maybe this fucking Earth sign, who knows? Let me see, I don't know. But this person could be abusing their authority. They could be using money or trying to use money, or they trying to give you some kind of offer. They could have been like fucking stable. They can have their own business, or they can be offering to partner with you in the fucking business and trying to offer you something because they see you as the fucking emperor. I meant the empress, I'm sorry. There could be an earth sign, like I said, as well as a fucking Aries. But this person is coming in trying to make you some kind of fucking offer. But for some of you, I'm thinking okay, you could be dealing with the motherfucker that was toxic, okay? You know you are the empress, okay? You see the fucking the deception and the fucking sneakiness and the behind your back type shit with this fucking emperor in reverse. This, like I said, they could be abusing their authority, very manipulative. They could be using money against you, or using money due to you maybe like you probably unstable, or some of you where you been the empress in reverse. Empress is abundance, very beautiful baby mother type energy. Or this person going to get you pregnant, but shit, this person going to be coming in trying to offer you some kind of fucking something, okay? They probably asked to partner up with you, but this is the Emperor in fucking reverse. Or this person could have invested in you with the King of Pentacles. Clarify that. Due to they see you as the Empress. The Empress is very fucking abundant. Okay. But the King of Swords at the bottom. Look at this shit. The Sun is fucking clarifying the fucking Ten of Cups. Okay. But this offer, this person could have came in and fucking tried to like, shit, what's up? Like, woo, woo, woo. It was no good. We got the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse. This person was capped. This person was capped. For some of you, this Empress, you could, if you're in this Empress energy, you could be seeing this situation. You can be looking at this shit like this person is fucking fucked up, or like this person is coming at me all fucking reckless and shit with the fucking 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Why the 3 of Wands in reverse, Spirit? Because what the World card. No more delays, no more blockages. This person could be trying to offer you something. They could like threw you off focus. This is, like I said, this is some kind of connection with the fucking Emperor in reverse and the Empress. There could be some kind of twin flame. I don't know. Like I said, I don't how that shit work. I ain't gonna count. Not with that. TNTAROT, y'all be sure to like and subscribe, by the way. But some of you already know this. Because you are the fucking Empress. Okay. We have the Empress. We got the motherfucking Hermit. Virgo energy. Okay. At the mother, we got the World, shit, not the Empress, I'm sorry, the High Priestess. Y'all can know this shit is over. Some of you have to goddamn seek some kind of truth or do some goddamn, like, soul searching with the High Priestess and the fucking Hermit about this situation that is now over with the World card, okay? Look, the fucking Page of motherfucking Wands. The motherfucking 2 of Cups. Okay. You feel me? Y'all got a new opportunity. It's going to be some kind of new union. Okay. You could be, or you can see somebody that's very attractive. They can see it's very attractive. Okay. They could be stepping in. You getting the fuck away from this Emperor. Or for some of you, it could be this King of Pentacles. They're trying to offer you something due to you is in this fucking unhappy situation. They're trying to let you know this shit over with. With this fucking Emperor in reverse. This Aries. Yes, look. Ace of Cups. Yes. Yes. But 6 of Cups. So this could be someone you dealt with in the fucking past. With the fucking Ace of Wands at the bottom of that, this person could only fuck with you because of maybe I had great sex, or could be, but there was a lot of bullshit going on. Okay? With the fucking, look, and the fucking 5 of Wands at the fucking bottom, Capricorn. Yeah, now you trying to come in, the Knight of Cups. Motherfucker trying to come in and bring you some kind of fucking offer. This is your past person. This Emperor, this is your past person, or you could be this Emperor. I don't know, switch it, flip it, I don't know. But shit, like, with the 7 of Swords, they could have been lying. You could have been lying to yourself about the situation that you was very unhappy in, or this Emperor could have been lying. I don't know. They could have been lying, pretending like, I don't fucking know. But the motherfuckers in the 7 of Swords, and somebody's lying to themselves about something. Yeah, let me see what the fuck. Let me see. Capricorn, y'all be sure to like and subscribe, especially if it resonates, you feel? Let me see. What the fuck is this? Queen of Cups. You could have been lying to yourself. Or could be trying to reconcile with yourself. But it's Queen of Cups. You're doing some inner work. Yeah, with the 8 of Cups at the bottom. Where the fuck is you walked away? Judgment. Fucking Ace of Wands. That's what though. With the motherfucking King of Pentacles. I mean King of Wands in reverse. You could be you walked away from someone that can only fuck with you probably because sex. This person can be very fucking jealous. Or they can see you, like, with the judgment card, they can see you goddamn, like making some kind of choices. Or they could be making choices about you. But I think they're just coming in with some fucking sex offer. I don't know. They could be very fucking jealous because they see you as the Empress. You're going to fucking stand out if you're the Empress. And they don't want nobody to snatch your ass up. But you're going to get some kind of clarity about this shit. Damn. About this motherfucker who is fucking goddamn giving more to they, like, to they motherfucker. This person is fake as fuck. Look, this person could have been breadcrumbing you or giving back to their fucking past. Or for some of you, I'm getting that you're going to be, you might take this person back or y'all might reconcile, but you're going to goddamn be breadcrumbing their ass. Look. With the two the lovers in reverse. Yeah. Let's see what the fuck else we got here. Capricorn, y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Damn. Gotta wipe my damn tables over shit, sticking and shit. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, but whoever this Emperor reverse, I mean, like, they see as this motherfucker, he's the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles right, the Emperor in reverse, this motherfucker toxic, but you just the motherfucking Empress. This person be coming at you in all kind of ways. Take it how it resonate. Look. With the Fool, this person was fucking reckless. They broke your motherfucking heart. You feel me? Like, this shit crazy. Let me see what else we have. This lover. Could be dealing with a fucking Gemini, some shit. Yeah. Yeah, now you're in your motherfucking Nine of Pentacles energy and they motherfucking heartbroken. You left their ass. You single. The fuck? Abundance, baby girl. The fuck, baby boy. Let's see what's going on. What is going on with? What's going on with my collective person? Let me see what's going on. They're grieving. See? They're grieving over you. They're grieving over you. Why they grieve? Why, let's clarify this shit. Let's clarify the, Five of Cups. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe, especially if it resonates. Why the, Five of Cups, Spirit? Now they want to come and try to fucking make shit work. Because they see you in... See, this motherfucker don't know who they is. This motherfucker is the Emperor in reverse, the King of Wands, the motherfucker... King of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles. This motherfucker is toxic. Could be obsessed with you. But you're gonna find some kind of fucking truth about this situation with the Ace of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, because this shit kept you up all motherfucking night. All this motherfucking fussing and fucking fighting. All this toxicity, and they was doing it real fucking fast. The shit was coming in real fast. But you're gonna get a new opportunity, Capricorn. A new fucking beginning. Okay? The moon in reverse. That's fucking good. You feel me? Yeah. Decisions. Let's see what else. Why the, shit. Why the, Five of Swords in reverse? Spirit. Oops. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Spirit for my Capricorn collective. Look at this. This person is a magician. This person is fake as fuck. They coming in to manipulate you. They're, you know, let me see. Look at this shit. With the lovers at the motherfucking bottom. What the fuck? Hey, look. What the fuck? So I'm trying to figure out this shit. I don't like shit like this. Why the fuck would you try to... What the fuck you regretting? Like, to do the same bullshit over and over again? Capricorn, y'all tell me what the fuck going on, bro. Got to be more careful. Yeah. This fucking King of Cups. Emotional manipulator. That's what the fuck. They acting like they got down with the Five of Cups. They act like they grieving. But this person trying to come in and make you offer like they fucking like they trying to reconcile with you. But this motherfucker, the magician, the first two sides, this lover, Gemini energy, baby girl, baby boy, collective. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. I even getting pissed off. Because collective, they are fucking shit up. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, but they need help. Okay? Okay, let's see what else fucking got going on. What else going on? How am I collective? Fuck that. Yeah. This person is very fucking codependent. Very fucking codependent. You know they want your ass still. This person is going through bullshit. This person ain't making no fucking movement. And they coming in with bullshit. This person treated you like an option. This motherfucker make it seem like they found some kind of balance. But they really trying to unbalance your ass. Because guess what? With the Eight of Swords. Powerless. Collective. Tower. That's all it is. The motherfucker go through a tower moment. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Hot damn. Hot motherfucking damn. Let's see what else we got with my collector. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Let me see what else I got. Look. The motherfucking Ace of Cups. Now what I'm trying to figure out, who the fuck trying to come in with the Ace of Cups? Nah, I ain't get some more cards. I'm just, I can't. Let me see something. Let's see what the fuck. Let's see what the fuck going on with this Ace of Cups. You know what? My Capricorn collective. Ace of Cups. I'm thinking like you just gonna fucking like, you ain't fucking with it. Because guess what though? Some kind of victory. You're moving forward. I think you're more with the Queen of Cups and the Empress. It's all about you. And then the Ace of Cups came out twice. But I don't think it's this person. I think you loving yourself. Okay, look. Because you are the star. You are the star, Capricorn. You are the motherfucking star. And look. This is this motherfucker. The fucking Knight of Swords. Fucking drama. 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 What this motherfucker trying to put you in? What, the 4 fucking wands? Look, I'm tired, baby. How the fuck you gonna be in the 4 of wands and the 5 fucking wands energy at the same time? I'm so confused. Like this motherfucker right here. This Emperor reverse. Let's see. What is the overall energy for my... Oops. Sorry, too many cards. Spirit, what's the overall energy for my Capricorn collective? Ooh, look. This shit flipped on the fucking camera. It's crazy. Let's see. Overall energy for my Capricorn collective. Shit. Shit, come on, cards. Okay. Overall energy for my Capricorn collective. Spirit, thank you for the messages. Oh. Page of Swords. Temperance. Queen of Swords. Yeah, that part. Ace of Wands. So some of you could be healing from a situation. You move before you see shit for what it is. Fuck you. You know, you with the Page of Swords, you done got some kind of goddamn information on some shit. You see shit for what it is. You can be healing from a situation, and you can be from this Knight of Swords, this fucking Emperor in fucking reverse, this punk ass, ugly ass, punk bitch, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So, ooh. No fall. Okay. Let's use Work Your Life. Ooh, there we go. We got Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Capricorn, if you knew you'd be supported, what the fuck would you do? That's what spirits want you to know. As well as the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, seeing the light, laying foundation, divine plan. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers ain't supposed to be together anyway. That's what I'm getting. I don't think y'all supposed to be together anyway. I think it was like some shit you had to go through to figure out who the fuck you was and some shit. Like a karmic cycle or some shit. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this is your energy. 22. 22 Capricorn. Hold on, y'all. Fuck, cause I ain't even gonna lie and say I know what the fuck that card means. The Missions of Light. That's the card I'm using. Let's see. 22. What the number 22 card means. What is it represents for my Capricorn collective. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Okay. Capricorn. Vulnerability is a sign of growth. Whenever a new cycle opens in our lives, there is a natural and appropriate vulnerability. At this time of birth, new life is emerging from the depths of your soul, like a fresh green shoot rising from the earth. The newness, as fragile, insignificant, or defenseless as it may seem, matters greatly. Steady yourself against carelessness, dismissiveness, and negativity, as well as overly inflated demands or controlling projections about what it's must become. This new energy needs to be protected and allowed to grow into what is. Being a guardian of the new may entail keeping your own counsel with a ooh Lord, I don't know that word right there, collective. Sacredness and privacy around what needs time to develop before it becomes strong enough to stand on its own, unfazed by the responses of the outer world. Exactly. See, it was like some gross shit. Like, Capricorn, I had to go through this shit. You feel me? Look, I love it. I like it. Let me see what else I have. Let me see that right there. Because my hands on, I need to. Okay, let's see. We're going to use your higher self oracle. What we got? Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Just know, Capricorn, you're not alone. This is Ms.TEANDTAROT. This is what I have for you. Be sure to like and subscribe. Good night and goodbye, Cappy. Y'all ain't alone, bro. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe as well as comments. And I'll be back.